poor defending again. That pretty much sums up our afternoon.
Let's get straight into it and rate ground.
Hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we've got another Rovers away day coming up as we went to Lancashire to the Brick Community Stadium for Wigan Athletic versus Doncaster Rovers. Wigan currently find themselves in 14th out of 24 teams in League One, and in the last game they had a 2-2 draw with Lincoln City. So a very mixed bag of form so far this season, having won 2, drawn 3 and lost 2. So a real mix of results there, and that kind of explains why they are where they are in the table, bang on in the middle with a mixture of different results. And as for Rovers, we are currently in 2nd place. Yep, that's right, 2nd place in League One, and in our last game we had a 3-1 win at home to Bradford City, which means in all competitions we have now won 5 games in a row. And yeah, a really good performance against a strong Bradford team, giving them their first loss of this season. And like I say, we've had 2 tough games, 2 tough derbies, of which we've took maximum points from. So hopefully we can come into this away game with the confidence and a good performance to go with it. So in terms of my prediction for this game then, I don't know why I've had a Desmond in my head all week, and I'm going to stick with it, to be fair. I think, Wigan, they seem a lot better at home than they do away from home as well, and it's not going to be an easy place to come, and, it's not a bad point or not. I'd love all 3, but I'm going to stick with my prediction here. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, but like I say, hopefully Rovers can pick up the 3 points. So I'm looking forward to this one. It's my 2nd visit to Wigan Athletic, but it's my 1st one with the Rovers, so I get to tick off another of the 92 that I have done with Donny. And of course, with the new ground for this season, we're going to rate the ground at the end to make sure you stick along till the end of the video to find out where it ranks compared to all the other grounds we've visited so far. So it's currently the day before, so I suppose we should head over to match day then. But just before we do, a couple of things I could do with you guys doing if you haven't already. First one, please subscribe to the channel on the road to 3,000 subs, and also please like the video as well. Let's aim for 50 likes on this one. Also, any new people watching, whether you're Wigan fans or any Donny fans as well, let me know your thoughts on your season so far and how you think you're going to do for the rest of the season. So now that things are out of the way, we can head to Wigan, so let's make our way to match day.
Don't see it, the York City team coach is outside the train station, so can't remember who we've got today, but yeah, just getting train here. Okay, now we're in the first of 2 spoons today, Moon Underwater. Got Lizzie and Ben, and Ben's just at the toilet. What score do you think today?
What do you go first?
2-1 Donny.
I also agree, 2-1 Donny.
I went 2-2 earlier, but I'm now going 2-1 Donny because
Your dad said 3-1.
we're just here. So yeah, Dad said 3-1. I'm just a bit more confident now we're actually here, and probably had a few beers. So
Who's
yeah,
going to score?
I think Molyneux, and
Gibson?
maybe.
Molyneux and Gibson.
You imagine if Jordan Gibson gets another goal, I'll be off.
I'm going to go Billy Sharp. I'm going to Molyneux and Sharp.
I'm on
But
stage
yeah.
if Gibson scores.
Oh, yes. So
Sit it here.
definitely. So Rit Spoons now.
Pitch later.
Out of EFL, I'm not being serious.
Yeah, I know.
We'll be top of the league by 5
Please,
PM.
please don't ban me from Rovers.
So yeah, we're in here. We're probably going to go to another Spoons at some point. So yeah, I'll take you along for a full journey. Here come the teams, go on your Reds. 2-0 to Wigan. Wigan have definitely started better team, but attacked us pretty well to be fair, and their 44 left hand sides look dangerous, and too many times now we're giving far too much space on that side, and it's going to catch up with eventually, and he's punished us. He's put a good ball in. He had a chance before that to put a ball in, which didn't really come to anything, but this time it did. Sal's fluffed it a bit, and a bit of a defensive cock up, and they poked it into an empty net, but it's still early in the game. We've got 12 minutes in, so we've got plenty of time to get back into this, but yeah, let's see what happens. We've got a looking good going forwards, but a bit shaky at back, so let's see what happens. 1-0 to Wigan after 12 minutes. Good save! Such poor defending again. 2-0 to Wigan now, and defensively are absolutely appalling, absolutely shocking defensively. We just can't clear our lines at the minute. I mean, ball's come in once again, and we've just not dealt with it. It's been flat to back in box. We should have got rid of it, and it's good fair defender who's had so much time at edge at boxing. Just took his time, fake shot at it, played defence that way, and poked into it back at net. It's just not good enough defensively. So yeah, got a good attacking display on now to get back into this, but we've also not conceding any more goals in the way it's going in a minute. I don't know if I can see that happen, but yeah, 2-0 to Wigan after 16 minutes. Let's see how the rest of the game goes. Oh jeez, good save to Salah. Sub been made already by Rovers after 30 minutes. Eric Clifton coming off the pitch, and Glenn Middleton is coming on. It's going to be interesting how we do it here. Are we going 4 up top, or what we're going to do here? Let's find out anyway. So it's still 2-0 after 30 minutes. Oh, they blocked it. Good block. 2 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. We need to get into the dressing rooms and get this sorted. It's not been good enough this half. Into half time any minute now. It's not been good enough at all. We made a sub in half an hour. It's worst I've seen us play in a long time. We look alright taking it forward, but defenses have just been all over the place. We give them far too much space, especially on our right hand side, their left hand side. And big change needed in the second half if we're going to get anything from this. But yeah, not been good enough. So 2-0 to Wigan, probably last action of the first half. That's what, half time, Wigan 2, Rovers 1. 1! Oh, good chance early on, good start to second half. And that's 3-0. I missed the goal, but yeah. No lessons learned from first half. That's 3-0. Apologies, I missed the goal. I'm now meant to go with half time for Insolent, and next thing I knew, we're going to have the ball back at net. But yeah, anyway. Oh shit, it could be 4 here. Good save from Timmy. That should have been 4, but 1-1 with keep there. Like I said, we started second half better, but defensively we haven't done nothing from first half. And yeah, I think Timmy could have done better with that shot, to be honest with you. But it's just been a shambles of a performance, to be honest with you. It's probably one of them, we've not made bad performances lately. This has been one of them. Hopefully it's a one-off, but yeah, that's 3-0, that's got to be getting on now. So yeah, anyway, 3-0 to Wigan. Let's see how the rest of the second half goes. Two subs just come on for the Rovers, Graham and Olasanya has come on, and then Gibson and Pearson have gone off. 3-0 to Wigan still. See if these guys can do anything, but game's pretty much gone from here, I think. That pretty much sums up our afternoon. No James at Rovers, Nixon coming off. He has looked a bit off at stage, to be honest with you. Charlie Cruz come on, 3-0 to Rovers still. Not really got a lot much to say, to be fair. 6-7 minutes gone. This game is over. Yeah, let's see how the rest of 23 minutes go. That's in! That went in! I tell you what, when it's not your day, it's not your day. 10 minutes ago, still 3-0 at the minute. It's been a very uneventful second half to be fair. We had a chance which I thought had gone in, but must have stayed off the line. Yeah, it's just not been good. defensively been a shambles. I mean, they could have had a few more goals. Timmy's made a good save to 9-4-0, but yeah, it's one we've just got to move on from. We've not had a good performance at all, and we've got to move on to the next game now, and hopefully have a better performance. So yeah, we've got about just under 10 minutes to go here. Still 3-0 to Wigan. Let's see how the game ends.
You know, it's a bad day when the under-9s team giving him a large to the away end.
Fuck off, you beat it like little shits.
4 minutes, bad time to go. Last 4 minutes of this game. Right, so full time. Wigan 3, Rovers 0. On to the next one.
It's now the following day, and at full time it finished Wigan Athletic 3, Doncaster Rovers 0, and that was not a good performance at all from the Rovers. It, really out of character performance, if I'm being honest with you. And we looked all right taking it forward, but just at the back we looked so shaky, and we gave Wigan so much time, especially about number 44 on the left hand side for Wigan. I mean, he just seemed to have all time at will, and he was the most dangerous player, I thought. And yeah, we just, it could have been more, pretty easy, to be honest with you. But yeah, a bad day at the office for us. But to be fair, got to give Wigan a lot of credit as well. I thought they played really well. And, I think at times we made it easy for them. But nevertheless, they probably are the best team I've seen so far this season. They looked, a very good team. And yeah, like I said, that moves them up a few places. Probably into a more realistic placing, to be honest with you, because I don't think... they look better than a mid-table team, in my opinion. So, yeah, fair credit to Wigan. I thought we did play really well. But as for us, hopefully, it is just an off day. I mean, we've not had a performance like that in a very long time. So, I don't say we'll kind of due one, but, it has been a long time since we've had a real bad game like that. But hopefully, like I say, we've just got to move on to the next one now. Try not to dwell on it too much. Hopefully, it is just a one-off and, can hit the ground running and get back to winning ways against Wimbledon, which won't be an easy game. But, back at home against a team who's usually a lot better at home than we are away from home. So, it's a good chance to at least put in a much better performance than we did there, because we can't be doing that again. And hopefully, like I said, it is a one-off. But yeah, fair play to Wigan, and good luck for the rest of the season. By what I've seen there, you'll be fighting for playoffs, in my opinion. Maybe just below it, maybe in it, but we'll have to wait and see till the end of the season. So fair credit to Wigan, and hopefully we will bounce back in our next game. So yeah, anyway, that's been my experience of Wigan Athletic. So as it's a new ground on the channel, all I've got left to do is rate the ground. Okay, it's time to rate the ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we'll do is each time is a new ground in the season, we'll give them a rating on 5 different categories based on the level that they're at. So we've got a pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall experience. Each get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put into a table for the grounds that we've been to this season. So this time it's a turn of Wigan Athletic. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. So we'll start with pre-match then. So what is there to do before the game? So in terms of ground itself, there's not a lot to do around the ground. It's in a retail part, so you've got a few food places and stuff like that. There is one pub which went to after the game, which were all right. But in terms of stadium, there's not a great deal, to be fair. But the town centre is pretty good. It is a fair distance, about a 25-minute walk from the town centre. There's plenty of pubs, plenty of stuff to do there. But like I say, it's kind of like ours in a way. It's it's new build, so it's bit out of the way, but it's not too bad, to be fair. So overall, I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5. Next, we'll go for catering. So it's basically what you'd expect, to find in the concourse, to be fair. The pies look pretty good, to be fair. I had one last time, I didn't get one this time. I tried to get a Wigan kebab, which they have on offer, but unfortunately they'd run out of all hot food at half time, so I ended up with a tub of Pringles instead. But in terms of drink, we've got your standard, like your Madry, course, Carlin, dark fruits, that sort of stuff. It's 5,000 seater stand, and we're only 1,200 Rovers, so it went quite nice and spacious. You had plenty of space, you weren't crammed in the concourse at all. So yeah, pretty standard. It's a shame to have any food, or it might have got a bit higher, but I've got to go off what I've seen today, so it's about standard. So I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5. Next, we've got the ground. So, like I say, it's based on the level that they're at, so League One, and it's a good League One stadium. I quite like Wigan's ground, to be fair. It's a shame it's they can't fill it a bit more than they do, but nevertheless, it is a nice ground, and I quite like it, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go, in terms of League One, for a 4 out of 5. Next we've got the atmosphere, and it's a bit of a tricky one to be fair, because like I say, a lot of empty seats in the ground to be honest with you, but however, the people that were there made a decent amount of noise, especially the fans towards the left of the Rovers fans. They pretty much didn't stop all game and were in good voice, and carried quite well to the away end as well. So yeah, I mean, it's hard because like I say, there weren't a lot of people in there, so it felt like a bit soulless to be honest with you, but they made a pretty good atmosphere considering that. So I'm going to go for a 3.5 out of 5. And finally, we've got the overall experience. It wasn't bad to be fair, decent time in the town centre beforehand, and then like I say, got to the ground, pretty standard what you expect in the ground. Unfortunately, didn't see a good performance from the Rovers, but all in all, not too bad of a day, minus the results. So it's going to get a 3 out of 5. This gives Wigan Athletic a total score 16.5 out of 25, which puts them into 10th place so far this season. So level on points with Swalness. However, the deciding factor is the overall experience of two teams are on the same points, and Swalness is 0.5 higher than Wigan, hence they are in 9th, and Wigan are in 10th. So, yep, that is Wigan Athletic done and dusted. Like I say, good luck to Wigan for the rest of the season, apart from when you play us at the Eco Power Stadium. So, yeah, hopefully we can, kick on and get back to winning ways next weekend. So, make sure you stick around to find out if we do so. So, anyway, in terms of this video, I'm Gil it is. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new on here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel on the road to 3,000 subs, and please like the video as well. Let's aim for 50 likes on this video, and also let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments and how you think your team will do this season. And finally, just please remember to follow on the social medias at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is going to be on the Tuesday night as we head to the world's oldest football club, playing my local team. We've got Sheffield FC versus Rossington Main. So the match on the Tuesday, the video will be out on the Wednesday, so make sure you come back and see how that match goes. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.